All right, Coach will start with an opening statement, then we'll open it up to players and coach.
Yeah, that was a war, and just really proud of my team. These two guys, especially, they're the leaders of our team, and they just had so much positive energy throughout the game. They were both extremely competitive in huddles and challenging teammates, and we just knew that we had to play really hard. Coach Hodge and his group, they're doing an unbelievable job. They're really hard to play against. Defensively, they're outstanding. We had a hard time until the end of kind of shaking loose, but I'm just really proud of our team's will to win tonight. We just stayed with it and tried to keep grinding and guarding, and I think our guys really did a lot of good things defensively as well, and we're able to execute some things down the stretch to win a really hard game. So good win for us.
Any questions in the room?
Hey, Coach, we obviously saw Carter get going there down the stretch.
Yep.
How big of an impact was that? And was that kind of designed to get him going there late?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, we put RJ down low and Carter up top, and obviously we can roll those guys and do a lot of different things with them. Dillon had the ball and was making some good decisions, and we kind of went to a lot of middle of the floor ball screen stuff second half, and that was better for us. And obviously it centers around those three guys, and they made a lot of good decisions and got a couple timely shots from Butta and JP, and so it was just a good team win.
For either of the players, Coach Hodge, you obviously run the physical, slower type of system. When they're playing physical, slowing the game down, how does that kind of affect you guys, and how do you overcome that?
I think off the gate, it kind of wakes you up a little bit if you come in with the right intention. But a guy like me, I love physicality. Sometimes it hurts me, because I might end up in foul trouble. But it's always fun playing against physical teams. Like their front court is real physical tonight, and I enjoyed competing against them and going with playing against them on both ends. So for me, it's fun.
First of a couple opportunities in the non-con against a fellow power conference opponent. How good of a feeling is to see your team kind of pull through late game?
Yeah. I thought we played a really good 20 minutes against Georgetown, and didn't come out of halftime well, and they kind of smacked us. But then we battled back and had a chance late to get that game up there. But to knock one off, to finish one off, I think is really meaningful. We probably played better in more stretches of the game at Georgetown, but our team found a way tonight. And sometimes those are, more important wins for your team long term, that your team just finds a way. When you have a new group, this many new players, we have a lot of young players. We have 6 freshmen. And so, they're getting knocked on their heels a little bit. We'd have to have the older guys that step up and make plays and make sure our guys believe. And these are the kind of wins that help your team grow for that.
Any other questions in the room?
The lineups that you put out there were bigger than West Virginia at most positions. Conscious decision to do that, and it seemed like that, play, even if that's not your style, that played to your advantage some.
Well, we're a big team. We recruit big guys. We play a high-low system. We've had a lot of success with it here the last several years, so that's the way we play. But we can, we downsized when they did a little bit. Jake Moline went to the 4. We added a little more speed with some other perimeter players. I think our team does have some versatility, where we can play small, we can play big. And that's one of the things that we try to recruit to.
Coach, Clemson has come to this tournament multiple times. What keeps you coming back to Boston?
Yeah, this is just obviously the hospitality is fantastic. Coming back to the Lowcountry, to our fan base that doesn't always get to come see us, is trying to make it a little easier for them. Certainly very appreciative of those who came out tonight, and hope to see everybody on Sunday. But we just love the way that this tournament is run, the way we're treated. Chance to spend time down here. We come down on Wednesday for Friday games. We want to enjoy this place as much as we can. Good food, good people. It's a great place. Come all the time.
Any more questions for the players or coach?
For either of the players, Coach mentioned the Georgetown game as a learning opportunity. What did you guys feel like you learned from that opportunity that prepared you for this one?
Coach said we have a lot of new guys, younger guys, so that experience for him was great to get out there and compete. I think we didn't compete as well in the second half, so emphasis coming into this game was the next 20, and a lot of younger guys, so they had to get used to it and the physicality. That was a tough team. We were all back on our heels in the first half, so just me and RJ getting the guys going with energy and not caring about buckets. Just we gonna get in the long run, so that was the main focus.
Anything else for these guys?
Got one, Ben.
Oh,
You got
on
one?
there.
You got time for one?
Yeah, Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. Dillon, really felt like an intense NCAA game tonight. First time that y'all have had to or been able to overcome adversity this season with a lot of new faces. But what's it been like for you, with your brother gone, PJ and Ian are gone. As Coach said, you're one of the leaders on this team now, the only returning starter. What's it been like for you, and how big is that for this team to be able to overcome adversity away from home like that?
I think one of the main things we had to focus on even in the summer was everyday work. Like we're a working program, Clemson great, that's our motto. So just coming in and working every day. And so this game didn't really feel different for like guys like me and RJ. We've been in these type of environments, but even in practice, coach puts us in a lot of situations where, you're coming from behind or, it's just not the right environment. But yeah, just stepping up and leading the young guys, telling them it's not gonna be easy. Just fighting. That was our main thing coming out the huddles, like fight, man. You got to fight and not worry about the last possession. Just keep fighting.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.